All right, once again, I am back at the creek working on that 1/4 of an ounce goal for the year. I got 2 months left. I need about 2 more grams. So let's see if we can take a chunk out of that today. Got myself a new little backpack sluice as well. So we're gonna check that out and see what I think about that. See if it's an improvement over the folding backpack sluice that I had before. I'm pretty sure it is. All right, I got this thing loaded up today. But I got about everything I need in here. Got my little tripod, some water, my scoop, my gold pan, and my chair. Got my chair. And last but not least, we got this guy right here. Boom! The Gold Hog Mini Stream Sluice. So I think this is going to be way better than the backpack sluice I had before. So that's pretty awesome. It's only like 6 inches wide and folds up here. All you have to do is take this one wing nut out. Folds up, fits in the backpack perfect, along with a whole bunch of other stuff. So that's pretty good. Let me go ahead and set up a sluicing dam right over here and see what we can do. Okay, so it's definitely not the worst test pan in the world. That's kind of a decent little spec count there. So we're gonna stay on this spot and keep running some material. All right, one thing I like to do when I'm setting up my sluicing dam is when I'm filling up my first bucket, I take my oversized classified material and just kind of dump it wherever I need it to help build up the dam. And hopefully by the time my bucket's full, I've got my dam ready. It's a little foggy there, super cloudy. We're expecting a decent amount of rain today, but I'm gonna get as much mining in as I can. Until then, I think I'm doing all right. So it's clearing out pretty good, exchanging. Everything in there is jumping around, doing what it's supposed to be doing. Just like that. But I don't see any gold in there yet. I ran one bucket, but it's a lot harder to see the gold in here. It's not like an indicator mat. It's got deep grooves for the gold to sink way down into. So unless you got a decent sized picker, you don't frequently see it in the box. Let's take a quick look at how it's cleaning out. So that's not a bad pace. Nothing's getting hung up. I think we're in good shape. Not bad. Oh yeah, I almost forgot to mention, I got me some new chest high waders. They're pretty well insulated, frog togs, and they got some pretty hefty boots to go with them. Only problem is, believe it or not, that tread is actually kind of slippery. I think it's just because it's new, but I slipped on some rocks earlier. So next time I am going to go ahead and bring the leg kit. It's on my full-size stream sluice, but I had to put these wing nuts in here to fill the holes since I don't have the leg kit on it right now. You know, I like the Gold Hog mats, but I like it even more with this narrower width, just because it's got even action and the riffles are exchanging evenly all the way across the width of the box. And it's clearing out great. So I'm liking this. So I can feed it pretty quick. I can definitely feed it a lot faster than I can feed the Adventure Sluice without it jamming up. I mean, it clears out quick enough. You know, I feel like as long as I can see the top of that riffle right there, I'm okay to go ahead and keep feeding. So that's what I'm doing. So I'm only classifying to a 1/2 inch this time because I gotta find my 1/4 inch Arbor fabricating classifier, and it's in about 8 feet of water. So I dropped it down the side of the mountain when I was hiking in. I gotta find a way to get it out. So I'm using the 1/2 inch classifier that comes with the Garrett Super Sluice. You know, and just setting it on top of my bucket. It fills up a bucket so much quicker when you're only going to 1/2 inch instead of 1/4 inch. So, you know, one bucket is not as much material as it is with the 1/4 inch. Yeah, tomorrow I'm definitely bringing the, whoa, whoops. Oh, not a problem. Definitely bringing the leg kit tomorrow. Just makes it so much easier to adjust the height and everything. But, I mean, I got my dam working okay anyway, so. But still nothing visible in the box. Well, I think I'm digging in the right spot because I got lead. Oh, is that gold right there? It could be mica. I think it's mica right there, but there's a lead BB right there. Kind of surprised that the lead went all the way down to there. I mean, but it is round. And yeah, I still don't see anything up here. All right, we're still doing pretty good. My V is relatively in the middle there, and now that I let it clean out for a little bit, I am seeing a few small specks of gold down in the mat. Not too much, but there's definitely some in there. But I already know that all the gold here is really small, so I'm okay with that. But yeah, I don't see a whole lot. Let's keep going. Look at this silvery mineral here. I mean, it looks like black sand, but it's a little different what I'm used to. But I mean, look at that. It's like silver. I'm thinking this is about the pace that I want to feed. Like this. This seems to be kind of the sweet spot, where you can just keep feeding it, but not so fast that it clogs up. You know, and by the time you're done scooping, it's already cleared. So, we're actually running the material pretty quickly. Thunderstorms still haven't got here. Yeah, you see, by the time I sprinkle more on, it's already started to clean out. So that's what we're looking for. We got the right amount of flow. We're looking good. Let's just keep on rolling. So there's a lot of cool places I want to go and a lot of cool things I want to check out, but I set a goal of 1/4 ounce for the year, and it's early November, so I don't have that much time left. So for the rest of the year, I'm going to kind of focus on, you know, trying to get decent cleanups. So I'm in the right spot for that. It's all really small gold, but it's gold. All right, here comes the rain. I knew it was going to happen eventually. So I don't know if raining in the box would make me lose gold or not. I mean, if it was raining a lot, I know it would. But a light sprinkle, possibly. But I think it's going to start raining hard pretty quick. Oh, we'll see. Could be wrong. Supposed to get quite a bit of rain today, but I'll finish running this bucket and then do a cleanup just in case. It's 1 o'clock. I've been here for about 3.5 hours. So, might be time to do a little test cleanup anyway. Just to kind of check and see how we're doing. Oh, leaves. Get out of there. Alright, almost done with this bucket. Alright, that's what I'm talking about. That is all the concentrates that I'm left with from that cleanup. I mean, wow. That's going to save so much time. Alright, so I think we're going to be doing alright. I mean, I didn't really do a cleanup. Oh wow, that gold's floating like crazy. Look, it's all floating. I mean, there you goes a little bit of it. There's a lot more than that in here though. I'm gonna keep it moving. Well, that rain didn't last long. I looked at the radar and it doesn't look like it's gonna rain for the rest of the day. So that little midday cleanup wasn't too bad. Lots of fine flower gold. So I'm gonna keep going for a couple more hours. I don't know, maybe I'll dig till like 4 o'clock. And I think it's like 1 right now, so we'll see if I make it that long or not. But let me show you where I'm digging real quick. So that hole had basically not very much. Did another little test hole right there. And it's looking like, oh, there's another little hole I dug. Didn't do so hot. This is the best spot right here. And you can see the rocks here, kind of a decent size. So I'm going about a foot down. I'm just gonna make this hole a little bit wider and a little bit deeper and keep running material. And hopefully we have a pretty good day. All right, I gotta get out of here. About to really come down. All right, I'm gonna take a gamble and try to find a different way back because that way almost killed me on the way in, and it's slippery and I got these new boots on. So I'm gonna go ahead and try the other side of the creek and see if there's a safer way with all this wet rock that we got right now. But right over there is the rough spot. You can see how steep that hill is, and it's rock and it's wet. And right down there, about 6 feet deep, is my 1/4-inch arbor fabricating classifier. So I'm gonna come back and get that another time with like a long pole or something. But I'm thinking maybe I can climb up the bank right here and then go that direction, and hopefully it's a little bit better route. I got my minuscule amount of cons to take home. I mean, that's like nothing. That's insane. But wish I brought my lid for this bucket. It does have a screw-on lid. It's a pretty nice little bucket. I had to break it out because this handle is nice and all the other handles on my 5-gallon buckets are broke. So let's go ahead and grab all this up and let's see if we can find an easy way out of here. The water up that way gets 6 to 8 feet deep. So that's not really a thing. Right here might be a thing. I think I can climb up there. But I'm definitely gonna need 2 hands for that. So yeah, all right, that's where we're going. I'm gonna climb up here real quick.
Yeah, this is definitely going to be the way to go, I think. I mean, up there, it's just steep and straight up. Over here, that other mountain is a little bit further away. So this looks like some flatter ground. Maybe I can take this route. What's going on over here? I haven't even been over here and looked around yet. Ah, spider web in the face. Okay, so yeah, you can't really climb that one either. But I do need to go around it. So, look at all this rock that's float rock. Whoa, it's quartz. It's black, but this is all quartz. I think. Look at that. Wow. Some mineralization there. I'm gonna have to come back and take a look at this stuff. Look at that hillside, because it's looking kind of interesting. But let's keep on moving out of here. All right. Hey, I think we're almost back to civilization now. So that's good.
All right, made it home safe. Ready to clean up some cons. See how much we got. I don't know, I'm gonna guess 0.15. So let me finish cleaning it up and dry it up, and it's a nice little smile line though. I don't know, it could be 0.2. Not sure. I mean, it's not the worst day ever. Okay, let's check it out. It might be 0.2. No, it's actually only 0.1. Wow. That's how small that gold was. 0.13. So my initial 0.12, whatever it is. Let's add the career to it, or the 2022 total. I put the mercury gold back in there because I'm just going to clean out the mercury at the end of the year. So that's 4.77, and I have another 1.1, so that's 5.87. Yeah, so I mean, there's some mercury in there, but I'm not too worried about it. Clean it up at the end of the year. Not too bad.
Well, there you have it. My first test of the Gold Hog Mini Stream Sluice. And I think it was a good one. I really like the Gold Hog mats. And so to have that in a smaller package that folds up and fits in my backpack and still catches the really, really fine gold, that's exactly what I'm looking for. So I think I made a pretty good purchase. I would really appreciate if you guys would subscribe and hit the like button and leave a comment and maybe share the video and join the Patreon, patreon.com/rookie gold prospector, and you'll be entered in to win my monthly prizes. So go ahead and do that. But I appreciate you watching, and I'll see you next time.